Right then, this is Shinobido, Way the Ninja. No, nothing to do with World of Warcraft griefing or anything. It's actually a Tenchu-esque stealthy slash 'em up action game, but with some noticeable differences. First of all, the presentation is a lot more slicker and migraine inducing. If you have epilepsy, don't fucking watch this cutscene. Oh well, too late. To cut the long story short, you play as a ninja who wakes up on a beach. Yep, that's right. You wake up and you have absolutely no idea who you are or what you are. Although conveniently you remember all your ninja skills, which is quite handy. Anyway, for some reason you decide to follow this cat and it leads you back to your house. Yep, that's right. I'm not making this shit up. Anyway, to make this abridged version of the storyline more quick, you find these pink stones, you find out that they can restore your memory, you want your memory back, then the letter, which some guy or some stranger gives to you, also claims that this noble lord happens to be your father, and so the first thing that you guy does is basically go straight to the castle and try to get some answers. Then he's confronted by two guards, and then things go more noticeably pear-shaped from then on. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm using the Japanese dub, well, let's just say they've Englishified the voice acting in this game when you put it into English voice acting. I'm just going to show you that same scene that you just saw again, both in the Japanese and in the English dub.
Oi! 貴様何者だ? 無礼者、当家の嫡男だ。おい、くせ者だぞ。どこ行きやがった。どうなっている。一条とやらを探すか。
Halt! You cannot pass!
Halt! This is my castle!
Yours? Hey! Get over here! He was here. A ninja. We better find him. Show yourself!
What's happened to my father?
Whoa, you watch out there, Crow. You're not only fighting samurai, but those world famous middle class English samurai. Is it weird, but also does Crow sound like an apprentice of a Jedi or something? I'll leave that to you. Anyway, what you're about to see is the main gist of the game. Sneaking up on people and slitting their throats. Shinobido, as I probably already mentioned by now, is a stealth game. I mean, you can go into direct combat, but you got to remember those middle class English samurai are well trained in the art of direct combat, and there are also more of them, more importantly. So you really have to use your agile and your cunning and your ninja techniques to make your way around the levels. Your guy's actually really maneuverable actually. He can double jump, he can wall run. He doesn't control too badly. I had a bit of trouble controlling the camera at first, I had to admit, but other than that, everything was okay. Anyway, normally you either try to avoid enemies completely, or if you have to, go for a stealth kill and then dispose of the body. Remember, always dispose of the body. If another enemy sees a dead friend on the floor, they're going to suspect that something is very, very amiss. One good thing about Shinobido though is that you're not a complete tool. You can actually select any mission you like. You can choose to work for one of the three factions trying to take over this specific region of Japan which you live in. It's very, very good, and there are more than just one different type of mission as well. Assassinations, thievery, destroy stuff, carrying rather large valuable items to people, and so on. You can also make your own missions with the game's in-game level editor, and it's very, very in-depth. It's a lot better than the old stuff you used to get in Tenchu, In fact, that's what the Tenshu's missing, really, those sort of level editors. In fact, the level editor was so good that in Japan they held a contest for people to submit their levels in. They did. They made an official add-on pack with 1,900 levels on it. Never came out in the UK, of course, but, you know, it just shows what you can actually do to level editor. Notice I'm carrying some documents to someone, and he's carrying it in a massive wooden trunk. Wouldn't it make my life easier if I could just, you know, give him the documents, you know, in paper form? Anyway, I'm just going to show you a few things. I'm going to show you the wall run. Never get tired of that. Right, okay. I'm now going to show you what happens if you completely fuck up the stealth aspect of this game. It's quite important, actually. You notice that I've actually gone with the Japanese dub in a minute. Like, watch how many motherfuckers literally just pile on you in a minute. My one and only complaint about this game is there only seems to be one enemy type. It's maybe because I've not really gotten that incredibly far in the game. I mean, I've gotten pretty far, but I guess all soldiers would wear the same uniform. Yeah, basically you have to at that point you just really have to kind of evade all the enemies. Oh wait, that's what happens when you fuck up. One more thing I would like to actually point out is that the ninja controls a lot better than the ones from the Tenshu games, especially from the later ones. Watch this aerial takedown here. Ooh, nasty. Doesn't get much more owned than that, do you? I mean, you can even pick up items and lob them at people, which is kind of funny. Anyway, other than the fact that Yogo controls more like a ninja in this game's better than the Tenshu games, mainly because the storyline's better, it allows you more freedom of choice in missions, the missions are more varied, and generally just the ability to be able to create your own missions is a godsend. You know, this game has infinite replayability. It's also quite gory too. I strongly suggest picking this game up. If you find it on eBay, you can probably pick it up quite cheap now, so I strongly suggest doing that. Anyway, this is Danny from Wave 6. I guess I'll see you guys around. Bye!